Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Here we go. 180!
Go, go, go!
Darius Guice, his first carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wentz going to throw. He lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's going to launch this thing right out. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now hand off, guys, go right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. That means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Guice with a carry on 2nd down. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Mike, 45.
Hey, Red 5-2, come here. Give me 2 jet bombers.
45 to Mike.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he finds McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
180!
Don't say nothing.
Lefty.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
I got you. Tighten up.
Sunday.
Now Wentz. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Redskins 7, Buccaneers 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bucs take over.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 50.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. After the penalty is Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's go, let's go.
The Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
22 check bomber, 22 check bomber. Slam, slam.
From the gun, Love. He completes this one to Knight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 45-yard line. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Kill. Pilot, 64, weak. Kill. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. He completes it to Jones. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that.
And now to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I think if you pull defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Your 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing his Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. These two teams all tied after one.
120!
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. Man able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Rip right.
Sunday!
Now they'll throw it. And the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Shorty! What's up?
Out of the gun, Geis. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they're looking at 3rd and 2 coming up.
Third down.
Go, go. 180. Chip on 7.
He don't know no better. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, keep it up.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught by Watkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Here we go.
Money throw right there to move the
Keep
sticks.
it up, guys.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Kill.
Check, Mike.
Hey, exit.
45.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
280.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after the pass catch, good for 8 yards. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Let's go, baby.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
45. Come on.
Into the red zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
And how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
An extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. That 7-0 lead to them is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now again, inside the Giants, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Brian Burns, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. The Redskins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Here we go. Set.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Bravo.
2nd and 13. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You got all 3 timeouts. I think they need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Woods. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Wentz now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go. 180. Man 5-7.
45 the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
On first down, Wentz.
Hey, pick your game up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. And an impressive display by the Eagles. They continue to pour it on, scoring again. We'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Wentz now to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Low. A dump underneath to Jones. They get 16 out of that one, but they still need to convert on third.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting into their back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
He said, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A pistol to give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
90. Wolf. Chuck. High 7. Let's go. 56. Mike's 56. Ready, go.
To throw on second down. Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Mack. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back to throw. He's got Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 42. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's coming. We got
from the gun. Love. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Check 52's the most. Check 52's the most.
Hey, check. 25. Check 25.
Recon, 132 fighter. Orbit.
Throwing on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Check your hot read.
Hey,
Chopper.
Six guy. Check 6 guy.
Ready.
The ball comes out. Love lost it, and the Redskins scoop it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see those design runs like that. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to them.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades have been handed out thus far.
Now
field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give anything that's going to hold their team.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
That's another Buccaneers first.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
Kill, 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 kill. Box trot.
Watch the edge!
Faster. Ready.
On 1st down. Love. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
66. Bullet high. Let up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Choose the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Watch the flood. General. West. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
Operating for the gun. Love. Complete to Jones.
Got you, boy.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ready, go.
From the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Got it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Chopper. Check.
Mike 56! Mike 56! Check the backer, check the backer.
80 weapon. 56. Delta. Heavy on the edges. Let's go.
On 4th down. Love. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where they got punted away.
No one can tell my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Set the tone. Kill.
Now Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
SOS.
He's checking.
First down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they have winning this game.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go out. Come on, D. No. Topper.
Two's the Mike 5-2. Double dog. That's the way.
Check. Charlie. Lucky. Ready.
Now Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
61. Matchbox. Right. Exit.
56.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scott Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still one untacklable. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargreaves with the point.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they're attack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Grace don't travel. Check 37. Set, go.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Completes it to Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
First down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they have that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check pilot, 64, weak. Crunch. Wahoo. Ready.
That one looks like a throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at 3rd and 8. The delay, Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Buccaneers, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.